on the hill. And that's all I told him. And then later, a friend of mine realized he was a photography expert. Looks at it, he goes, "How did you do this here?" And I'd explain what we'd done.
That's good. Yeah, they do have. They have bush. They have bush in there now.
No, don't flash into my camera.
Put it down.
I can't.
I'm negative here. I don't even get on the chart. Did you settle that, Rini?
Yeah, John did not have them. I actually had them.
That's a good point. I can get points with my mom just for that. I know what we can do. I've got a his and hers for the kids. Why don't both of you come on up? It's going to work out just great. We know with 5 kids, and just from being in a household with a number of them, that you need a helping hand. You really need a helping hand when it comes to that. And of course, when I was, well, I won't get into it. So we're going to give Rini a helping hand here. She can put that anywhere she wants. And John, this is the best we can do, but we're just going to give you a cigar for that. It would be a real one, but we probably light it up here, so we just give you a reusable cigar. Okay. Okay, our last one here. Yeah, it gets back to the kind of a semi-serious type. We thought that in 20 years that many of us had an opportunity to travel, and whether you know it or not, we do have a few classmates that have done extensive travel in terms of distance, and we thought that deserved a little bit of recognition, and maybe they would want to come up and tell us where they've been, because it's really interesting to know that we do have some classmates that have gone virtually around the world. Talking to Barbara Miller, she was with the Peace Corps. Is that, correct me if I'm wrong, is Barbara here? Oh, she left? And she had some stories of being in Africa, over in Kenya, I believe, and also served in Alaska and some other parts of the world that just don't come to mind right now. After going through several committee members, we finally found out that Peggy Eyes had traveled with her grandparents to some remote places like Rio de Janeiro and over to the continent of Africa, and then north up to Yugoslavia and some areas like that. Has anybody had some great experiences they can tell us about, or I take that as a no.
I'm a Northwesterner.
Lee Peterson, I hear Lee, he might get something yet tonight. You want to tell us about Lee? Where have you been?
Well, after I graduated, Joelle and I, we went over to Europe and more or less partied all over Europe. And, I knew that once I got married that my travel days were over, so I always tried to travel while I was young, and I did numerous trips over to the Orient, Japan, Korea, Thailand, different islands, the South Seas, and now that I'm married, my travel days are over.
Okay, hey, Peggy, can you top that? Come pretty close, come on up, talk into the mic.
I don't know how you want to do this, mileage-wise or what?
Well,
I guess the farthest place from Seattle that I've been would be Cape Town, South Africa.
That's pretty cool. Get down there.
But I think Lee has a much better story. I mean, going with your grandparents versus going with Joe Allen.
Come on, Peggy, this is a real nice prize. This is a real nice prize. You'll like it. Well, Lee, you are outvoted. How many think Lee should get this prize? Come on up, Lee. Come on up this time. This is what we'd like to present Lee. Just it's a globe and comes with a stem. And maybe later tonight, if you talk to Lee, he can kind of point to where some of you that don't know what South Seas are, or Orient, or Japan, and things like that, maybe he can point those out to you and tell you all about his exploits there on the other continents. And it's actually just not a globe, it's two things in one. It's got a piggy bank, it's actually got a coin slot on the bottom, and he can save up. So his traveling days are not over. Once he fills this up, he can then put that somewhere and save some more and maybe go somewhere with it. Yeah. That pretty much concludes our special awards tonight. I'm actually holding out. I've got one more here, but that might come a little bit later. And I'm not sure what category we'll use for that, but it's a good one. Okay? Don, where do we go from here? More karaoke, Mr. Flynn. I don't think we started yet, have we? A memento to give out. Consensus, just on a few people, we thought, well, Don Wolf deserves that because Don came on board about a month ago and he really planned this whole thing out for us, and it was destined or doomed for failure actually until Don came. And Don does do this kind of stuff, set up these types of parties a little bit on the side. So they did a great job of getting a good variety of things going. A lot of the music, a lot of this stuff here tonight that's going on the program. The program thing was his idea. Is all Don's work, and Don deserves not only an applause from this group, but also our last prize for this. Come on up a sec, Don, before you go. Yeah, you did a nice job, Don, really, seriously. But Don was about ready to get out the door, and so we're going to just give him this little memento to Don to take home and cherish for maybe the next 20 years. So we'd like to give Don this little. And, okay, nice job, Don. Okay, I think we're going to turn the music up and get this thing underway.